This is so weird. I don't know why my keypad's not working.
I don't know.
Do we have sound? Oops. That's not right. Why is that there? Where's the... Where's the intro thing? Ah.
We have sound.
Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL, and everything seems to be going wrong over here computer-wise, so kind of bear with me while we try to sort out what's going on. I am now looking for this. Why is this camera suddenly... What the heck happened to that? Holy crap. That's not right. Everything... Does it work if I do this? No. Alright guys, you might want to adjust your volume because this might get loud. I have to check on the camera, and when I come back it's... There's the sounds I warned you about. That's hella creepy. Hang on while I try to unplug and replug in the camera. It's the only thing I can think of. Was that it? Go away. I don't get it. This is... Did it go away for a second?
No.
Maybe I'm not getting the right cord. Did it go away? This is so bad. It's now it's not working at all. It's not even dark. Sorry, sound blast, I'm sorry. Holy moly. This has got to be the worst startup ever.
Oh my god, we're back.
Alright, while we're at it, let's see if... Oh, that was weird. La, 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 la. Oh, this is so weird. So I hit a button on the thing that I normally control with, and then it went and did like a weird zoom. And why am I not in the picture? Suddenly now my camera's no good. What? I'm invisible. How is that possible? Okay, push stuff. Wow. This is so weird. And now Mandy's camera's gone.
Yep. Oh wait, no.
Oh, this is so weird. I have never had this many problems all at once on the stream. Well, hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL, and today we are having some serious problems. I don't even remember what stream this was. This is what, 96? This is the weirdest stream we've ever had, and out of 96 of them. So there we go. Now, because I have to actually mouse to everything. This one. I should have known that was going to happen. This is, so it's called desktop. Okay, so this is the bracelet we're going to work on. Yes, thank you, everybody. Take your seat. Wow. So this is the bracelet we're working on. I took a very, very simple pattern and I made it more complex, and I have it over here in a window that I'm going to try to use in order to make it. Yeah, I have no idea, man. If this is a sign the way tonight's gonna go, man, I don't know. 96 times, and the 96 was the one to break everything. Go figure. So how is everybody? Sorry about all of the insanities. Honestly, I don't even know what to think anymore. This has been so bizarre. I knew that there was the keyboard that I used to actually control all the camera settings and stuff. I know that thing runs on a battery, and that was susceptible to going out, but we don't use it that much, and I turn it off when it's not in use, so that shouldn't have been a problem. But of course it chose today to collapse on me. Actually, what can do desktop and mean? Yeah, Mandy's camera went out. Mandy, if you could get me a AA battery, maybe I can get at least that other keyboard running.
A AA?
Yes, AA. Okay, so those are the first three colors. Now it's what? The latest medium dark? Yes. So there we go. Wow. This has just been such a night. Grab my pocket knife out of the... Oh, never mind. I know what I'm looking for. Crazy, crazy stuff. So, I hate to lay blame, but I kind of feel like part of this has something to do with the fact that there was 2 updates that happened just before the stream started. One was to the OBS, which basically controls all the cameras, and the other one was to the thing that controls the Mandy cam. And there we go. No. The keyboard thing still isn't going. So, might as well mention now, Secret Word Game is still active, so at least the bot's working. So that's something. I don't know what else is working and what else is gonna break here. We can try. No, Mandy Cam is out. Yeah, her camera's completely offline now. So,
I'm still here.
at least in spirit, she's still here. If I hit connect to a device, it's so weird. It's like everything chose all at once. And I don't know how to restart a stream if like I had to reboot the computer. Like I don't know how to go back to the stream that's once it's been started. Like I can be late to it, I think, but I can't. I think I'd actually have to like reschedule a live stream for like at that time in order to make it work. So weirdest thing ever. And my watch just popped up with like a, how are you feeling? Yeah, I'm stressed. Thanks. What the heck? And going into all of this, one of the things I was going to actually talk to you guys about was the fact that, you know, here we are, we're on 96th live stream, and I've been kind of looking back at some of the older stuff, and you know, kind of pretty amazed at the kind of progress that I made in doing all this stuff, because like I wasn't quite so outspoken and I wasn't quite so, I don't know, energetic or something, and then today really tested me. Holy smokes. All right. So I've got all the colors in the right sequences. Yeah, so it still can't find the Mandy Cam. It just went through the whole cycle. It says it's looking for devices and it can't find a device. So I think that the Mandy Cam might be a lost cause. All right.
Mandy's making pouty face over here.
I can feel it. Like all the way in the next room, I can feel the poutiness. It's a real thing, guys. Yeah, I wish there was a way that I could reboot the computer. I kind of feel like maybe if I rebooted the computer, everything would come back to being normal-ish. But oh yes, wait, keyboard's back. Okay, so now you have to use that button. All right. Mind you, I don't have nearly the presets this week. I still have what is in, yeah. So number 2 is over on my website on the sale. That thing is on sale. That's the only time it's going to be on sale. So yeah, you guys should go and check that out while the sale still goes on. It goes to the end of the month. So yeah, that is a thing. I'm going to be completely distracted until I get this Mandycam thing working. I'm going to close the app and reopen it and see if that does anything remotely productive. It says it's looking for devices. It says it connected to one. Hey, that's promising.
Nothing on my side.
And then it said it couldn't connect to it. It actually knows. It knows the device by name, but then it couldn't connect. This is what I get for updating software that was working fine up until now. Oh, so cool things going on. You might not be able to tell that much of a difference in the donut down there in the bottom left-hand corner, but I can. Well, probably I can because I helped to do the update to the donut. And what it's saying is that we just surpassed 1,600 watch hours for the year. So this is like a moving thing. So the more we watch than what we used to watch, the more that thing moves. And we've actually gotten past 1,600. And that's out of the 4,000 needed. YouTube has said that they're reducing that number, the 4,000, down to 3,000. But that's only in some areas so far, and that it's a slow rollout, and God knows when it'll get here. So for now, we still have to hope for the 4,000. But yeah, we're at least a couple hundred more hours now than we were. When did we start the donut, honey? When did that even?
2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks?
2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, I'm gonna say maybe 3 weeks. So in 3 weeks, we've come up a couple hundred hours. So that's really great, guys. You guys are doing fantastic. I don't know if you're watching playlists or what you're doing, but whatever it is, it's working. Keep up the great work. So it's much, much, much appreciated. Still trying to get the Mandycam on. You might have to restart your phone, honey.
Okay.
So the pattern that we're working on here today, the big difference is the old version used to be fairly straightforward. It just kept doing the same thing again and again. And what I was able to do was I was able to get the colors to actually change sequence, so that way it goes through one way, then another, and then back to the first, which I thought was really cool. I really liked playing with this pattern just because it came out so different. But I already know that there's a lot of how the zigzagginess of this pattern is going to work, that I already know that portion of it is less fun. But I kind of knew that going in, so it is what it is. Hey! Hey! Look at that! She's back! Somehow we have the logo from the company in there, which that's just annoying. I don't know why. Can we fix that? I wonder. What is that? That's not. Hey! There we go. We got rid of the overlay. That was annoying. but fixed, so that's good. It's like we are slowly working our way back to some sense of normality, which is probably difficult for me in general, because what is normal? I don't know.
Normal is overrated.
It's like a setting on the washer, isn't it? So, what else is going on? Oh, big stuff going on in the world of social media. I am now on the social media called Threads, which seem like it should be really made for me because string is sort of my thing. So yeah, Threads. It's by Meta, so it's basically Facebook and Instagram had a baby that looks an awful lot like Twitter. And apparently, for whatever legal reasons, it's not even out in the EU yet, because the EU is making up all kinds of new rules about stuff. So they're testing it out on all the other countries. Like 100 other countries have it. The EU doesn't, and it still went up. It's like at 70 million already, like subscribers or people using it or whatever it is. So that's kind of amazing for an app that's only been out a couple days. So as you can see, like this one just kind of goes to the right and then back to the left. And then this one goes to the right and back to the left. Actually, I'm not even sure that was supposed to do that. Is that supposed to do that? No. It's supposed to go straight. That's so weird. Okay, so that one goes straight. This one goes left and then right. So weird. Yeah, so it's super addictive. It is a heck of a lot of fun to see all the different things that are going on. It's fun. I've even gone so far as to post a project that I'm working on that has not been yet revealed pretty much anywhere else. Like, not Instagram, not in the Facebooks, anywhere. I didn't even like put it on my Patreon yet. I could have done Patreon, I suppose. Yeah, and I suspect that there's like a whole host of other things that's going to be coming with this platform. Right now, you can't do much from the web page other than see. I don't know. It's really limited. It's really limited. But all kinds of things are supposed to come with it later on, and it's supposed to actually integrate with some of the other platforms that have been coming out. Is that Mastodon? Is that the other? There's Mastodon and Blue Sky, and supposedly this is somehow going to integrate with those. I don't know how that's supposed to work. That doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. But sure, why not? And it's got Elon Musk in a tizzy, threatening lawsuits and stuff, because, you know, why wouldn't he? I don't think he's got a possible legal strand to stand on. But you know, whatever. I mean, he can threaten it all he wants to, make a fuss. It got him in the news. I mean, because he was able to say, "I'm going to sue them." The news outlets all jumped on that real quick, and so they got Twitter out into the news media again. But I'm not sure like that's the best thing. I mean, wasn't it the guy from the circus that said any news is good news as long as they spell your name right? But whatever. So yeah, Rainbow, if you add me, I will add you back on that, on Threads. Like I said, it's fun. I've been having fun with it. I've been made a few posts, and oh, check this out. They will let me put my YouTube shorts as like I can like share them over there, and as far as I can tell, when you watch it, it'll count as watching it like from YouTube. So this is kind of huge for me because I have a YouTube short that I think is hilarious, and I'm really excited about the prospects of maybe it going viral. And that comes out on Tuesday. So we're going to test out how playing shorts works on Tuesday. So this goes back that way, and then this one goes this way. This is so confusing. There's so much in these little zigzags. It's wow. Okay, so this comes back. This comes over. This comes over. So there goes the green. This blue goes this way. This goes this way. Guys, this has had to be the hardest little chunk of bracelet I've done in a little while. Like, holy smokes. There was a lot of zigzags there. Hey, Isabella made it. You missed all of the insane startup, Isabel, which is lucky because there was some pretty loud noises. Basically, my whole computer went. Oh, did that make a thing? That did not. Did you hear the sound? My sound effects aren't working. Oh no. Is it because of this? I don't understand. Oh, my keyboard has stopped working again. That's why. I don't understand that either. Yeah, so we've been having all kinds of things not working right today, and yeah, so now the keyboard is one more thing. We just changed the battery, so it can't be that. Yeah. No keyboard. All right. So this blue goes this way and back this way. Yeah, I was tried to just do the wah 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 sound, and that did not work out for me at all. Like, that's kind of humorous that the one thing that would have summarized exactly how much fail there was also will not work. So yeah. Alright, so this light one goes over top of the green. And this blue goes over top of that. And this blue still keeps doing the whole back and forth. If I wasn't so annoyed by it and didn't find it all so incredibly painful, I might, but...
Might make a fun short.
Yeah, but it went on for like 10 minutes. That's like 9 minutes more than a short can be. So yeah, so we got cool videos coming up. We have a funny short on Tuesday. Monday is the Kumi video where I will show how we make the Kumi loops. And when I say we, it's mostly Mandy. I just cut the string. I guess that's a roll. I mean, she wouldn't want to have to do that. If I just gave her all the string and were like, here, make a thing, she would hate it. So yeah, it's us. I wonder if I can speed up the whole fail portion. Play it like super quick, like a Benny Hill skit. There we go. So we're almost done with the second one of these diamonds. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them in all. So yeah, kind of moving along, considering how badly everything else is working. At least this works. But I guess string is more analog, so yay. So mind you, I didn't exactly change out the colors for the pattern that I'm using, and so it's going to be a little bit weird me trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing because they don't match up at all. Like this dark blue on the pattern is that brownish color. Can it? Yeah, I don't know why this is. I'm still trying this keyboard. I really want this thing to work. It's super. So yeah, this is what I'm looking at, and it's not close to the real thing, so I'm getting really confused. So yeah. And now I have to find... Yes. Having to do that by hand is such a huge difference. Normally I just press one key and it just takes me right to it. Not now. So we're not going to have a minute craft here this evening. She has come down sick and is calling it an early night in hopes of recuperating, which is very sad. I don't know who else is coming or when, like if we'll see Phil or not. It was nice that Isabel stopped in. I don't know if she's still here. If you're still here, say something. Say hello. Let me see. Oh, I want to see. The orc is very cute. Alright. Now to see if I can figure out the sequence of these strings. It would appear this comes out this way. And then this one comes out. And this. Oh, that's nice. Isabel's still here. And this comes this way. So what it would appear is the colors. See, I had already forgotten about this. The colors changed which one is first, second, and third. So that's kind of cool. So the blue, this blue comes this way. And then this one goes like this. It's also probably a pretty good workout. There's a lot of exercise in pushing a wheelchair. I know I used to take Mandy's mom all over the place, and Mandy's mom was in a wheelchair. It's a good workout. That's an understatement. That's way cool. Yeah, I'm always amazed that people that what a service dog is capable of. That's pretty amazing stuff. Like they have them to be able to detect if your blood sugar is getting low, and like to give you a warning beforehand. Like they can actually smell that. I don't know how that's possible, but that's so cool.
Oh, the ones for epilepsy where they can tell a fit's coming on.
Right. Yeah, how is that even a thing? Like that doesn't even make sense, right? So watching how these colors are actually changing their position by traveling underneath here and there it's really cool. When I finish this next time, and I'll give you a chance to see what we got. Wait a second. Did I get it working again? Hey, I got the keyboard working again. I keep trying different things. I don't know. It's making me crazy.
It disappeared?
You did, because that was the easy one to do. Wasn't sure which ones to try to switch out. So wait, we can do this. Haha. So I think I speak for everybody that we want to hear more about Isabella's job. So, or Isabella, we want to hear about your work and the doggy, especially the doggy. I think that all the people tuned in right now are all dog lovers. Oh, and I know somebody else that could be a sponsor to this channel. Yeah, sure. I drink a lot of Diet Pepsi while I'm on the live stream for the caffeine to stay awake. But this, what's the water thing, honey? What's that one called?
Water drop.
Water Drop. Water Drop, you guys should totally sponsor the channel. Just discovered these guys. You just put this little, it's like a little block or whatever. You drop it in with your water, and it makes the water have flavor and not like adding a bunch of sugar or any kind of calories and stuff. It's really nice. It tastes good, and it's got me drinking more water. So that's sort of good. We're gonna find out here in a few minutes why it's not great, but it's good for me. Razzie. Aww. That sounds amazing. I follow a YouTuber, Ethan Nestor, who his dog was one of the rejects, one of the ones that just wasn't learning, and but still super nice and good dog in general. But it was going in for the training, and not that smart, unfortunately. But still a good boy. Alright, so there we go. So you can see it's like 1, 2, 3, and then on the inside it's 3, 2, 1. So yeah, that turns out really cool. Alright, give me a second. I will be right back. Yeah, drank too much water. And I'm back. Get my hands dry off here. Okay. Now I have to figure out where I am on the pattern. I'm so confused. Hey! We had pizza as well. Hey, we're all into pizza. Look at that. What is that word? Nudwa? I don't know the word. But I like spicy. I like spicy to the point that most people would not enjoy. Like I went through a bottle of habanero sauce here recently in a couple weeks time, and it wasn't that hot to me. So yeah, I'm not sure what my threshold is, but it's crazy. Enduya.
Do you remember the chorizo sausages that we had that one time?
No.
Didn't think so. Similar Italian spicy sausage.
I like spicy. Yeah, so chili flakes, there's a thing. We did some research to find out what is actually in chili flakes. Found out that it was cayenne pepper. Got all excited, thought that's kind of neat. Wonder what that tastes like. The darn thing was like a capsicum. There was no fire to it. There was nothing to it. It was like a capsicum. I was so disappointed. I feel like you're just making up words at this point. This is like if you had said Charizard, I'd been like, nope, that's it. I know it. That's for a fact. But now I don't know. Yep. Well, to be fair, my wife knows more about the things that I will eat than I do. Like, quite honestly, like I can look at a menu and be like, I don't see anything. She's like, you like this one? I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I'll do that then, because I have no idea. So I'm kind of, it's already past 11, and I'm kind of wanting to get on the other pattern because the other pattern is probably more fun. Let's just finish up this segment and then we'll go to the other bracelet. Mostly because I just really want to do it. So somebody recently called me out on the my use of the color orange, which is not even like, I wouldn't say that like orange is my favorite color. If anything, it might be more red. Like, I kinda really like lots of colors. But anyways, they said that they noticed that I had a vast amount of oranges in my works, and I think, if I was to guess, I would say that might be because I'm using a lot of reds, and then red and orange just kind of goes really nicely together, and maybe that's what's happening. I don't know. But yeah, so now you can see I tried to do a pattern with greens and blues, and then my next one is blues as well. So I'm trying to, it's so funny, it was just a random comment, but I took it so personal. I immediately started like, I gotta pick other colors, what else can I do? Like, I don't know. Isn't it funny like how other people will see that in our work, even if we don't? Yeah, so if you follow me over on Threads, you'll see that I'm working on a green bracelet. And like, this has got nothing to do with the whole too much orange. This is somebody, I asked somebody what their favorite color would be if I was to make them something. And they said green. And they were really quick about that too. Like, that was, I was hoping that they were going to go for blue, because I already had something kind of started that I thought would be really cool for them. But then no, they very quickly green. So I'm working on a green bracelet for somebody, and so far it's looking pretty cool. Okay, so now this one goes this way. And this one goes this way. Yeah, I like mixing up a lot of different colors, and it never ceases to amaze me like how different ones will react with my audience. In fact, there's one. I'll show you guys. Hang on. I'm going to pull up my Instagram. This one. This one was, I thought it was kind of cool. You know, it's kind of like a reddish orange or blue. This is kind of like almost a yellow and like a dark gray. This thing has over 700 and, well, it has 725 likes. I can't get over, it's like, I don't know. Like, if you look at this one doesn't even have 400 likes yet. And this is way more complicated and so awesome I had kept it for myself. That's what I'm wearing right now. 230 likes. There's this one's Mandy's. Wait, no, this is in the shop. It's like Mandy's. Yeah, go figure. It's that odd colored one has more likes than this has. Like I said, it blows my mind. I don't understand. Yeah, Mandy's has got blues and oranges and stuff. Well, here, put it up by the camera, hon. See that? It is so pretty. So yeah. Actually, I did a bag with blue and orange, and that was pretty cool. But somebody says it's too big to take out. Yeah, that one is a bit more of a complicated pattern. To be honest, on some of the more complicated ones, I like to actually open it up in my image viewer, or in my image manipulation thing. It's GIMP. I open it up in GIMP, and then I make little marks crossing off the areas as I go along to help make sure that I'm like right where I think I am, because otherwise I spend too much time counting, and it's just a headache when I can just actually cross off what's already done. I got the idea from Rainbow and her doing something kind of like that for her cross stitch, and I'm like, well, I don't want a special app just to do this. I just need to be able to, you know, show where I'm at. So yeah, I just do that. Aww. Yeah, isn't it something like you go to kiss a cat and they have to clean themselves after? So I have a callus from where my strings normally go, and something has happened where I think my skin is dried out or something, and it's actually kind of catching the string weird. Aww. Oh yeah, if you guys haven't already hit the like button. We're trying to get the Google to make it so that way my videos go in front of more people. So I like how this bracelet's coming along so far. We're 4 out of the 6 diamonds. That's where we're going to stop this one for now. I'm going to go start on the other one. If there's time, we'll come back to this. But I really want to work on the other one. And kind of. But before I do that, I need to... I'll bring you guys along for the ride. I need to go to tutorials, all tutorials. And this is the one. Oh, so this one, the mash differently. Hang on. Mash differently one was Friday's video. This is the actual bracelet that made. I don't know about you guys, but I think there's just something really fun about this bracelet. Down to the fact that like there's just this little light dot that ends up 3 times out of the whole bracelet. Well, 6 if you count both sides. But like that one string just barely even gets used, and it's just these little accents that I don't know. There's just something about this is really great. And I'm not even sure that the camera is picking up the colors enough to really like show off like how really cool this is, because it's a really rich dark blue. And yeah, so that was Friday's video. If you guys haven't seen it, the bracelet turned out really cool. So my string is all up on one of these bobbin things. These are awesome. If you get a chance, get some. They're typically, my understanding, is for people who work with kumis. So, all right. Once again, I have to figure out what my intention was with the colors. So this is probably that dark, this is probably that, and this is that. Okay, got it. Do you guys ever do that? Like you put aside a pattern and you're like, oh, I know what I want. I'm gonna go grab me some string, and you grab string that's not quite the same colors as the pattern, and then when you go to actually make it, you're like, wait, what was what? Because I seem to do that a lot. I suppose it maybe is the ADHD. I don't know though for sure. Just feels like it could be. All right, same sequence. Oh, I actually hit the camera. I don't think I've done that before. At least not this camera. So, do. Oh, I'm still looking for some 12-string bracelets from like just the send me like the pattern number and which website it's from, whether it's the BB or .net. So then if you do that, I will, in the video of making it, give a shout out to you for having sent it in, and then I will try to put my own spin on the design, and we'll see how it goes. It's just it's a fun idea that I have for doing videos where I basically don't know what I'm getting into beforehand, so you guys can see a little bit more. Like I do a lot of pattern alterations and stuff, but you know, obviously the patterns that I'm doing are ones that I've chosen, and I've chosen them for various reasons. I thought it'd be kind of fun to see what happens if I don't know what the reason is, if it's just somebody else's pattern, and how will I cope with it. So yeah. So this one's a little tricky on how it starts out, because it's not quite symmetrical. Oops. So I saw a comment over on Reddit, and now I'm kind of curious if you guys had this problem when you were starting out. Their question was, that was there some kind of trick in knowing where you were, like how many knots you had tied, if it's just because all these knots are basically in twos, and that they were getting confused if they had done 1, 2, or sometimes even 3. And I did not have this problem starting out, and I don't. The idea that they're having this problem kind of caught me off guard. Like, is it literally like I told them, most likely just practice and learning to look at what you're doing and seeing it for what it is? But I mean, did you guys ever have this trouble? Because that's not me. Oh goodness. We'll definitely do the knotting. I don't want to be the reason you fell behind and didn't achieve your goal. Alright, so there's the little twisty thing. Now this blue comes in to the middle. There. So this is just 3 shades of blue. The light blue doesn't do a whole lot. It's sort of this little, you'll see here, this little things on the edges. And then the other 2 blues are making spirals and doing all kinds of cool stuff. So yeah. Oh, that's nice. So this kind of might seem like a harder pattern, but so far I like it better. It's a little bit easier, and yeah, I like it. Mind you, it's one of my patterns. It's just something I came up with kind of when I was working on I think it was one of that ethnic one that I kind of liked what was kind of going on in the middle area, and I wanted to try to create that on a smaller scale. And so here. Did Isabel tell us what the band is that she's making, or did I missed it, or did she not tell us? I don't want to distract her. She's trying to work. She already told us.
I don't remember what it was.
Okay. I remember she made some for the concert she was going to.
Mm-hmm.
Nickelback. There you go. Okay. Cool. That sounds like a lot of work. I said the same thing. Mandy and I are just cool like that. I don't know why you typed that out, considering you have a microphone in front of you.
No.
Oh no! We need a ruling from the judge Rainbow. Does that mean we have to drink?
They're just looking for an excuse.
I know, right? I'll take the blame. I'm picturing Dragon Pants drunk.
Blowing out fire.
Yeah. Running around in circles and acting a fool. So what I think is why I like this bracelet more than the last one is these long straight rows and then little areas to work in and stuff. Like it's just made for segment knotting. I love that. So I tried to schedule out all of the rest of the live streams between now and August, the beginning of August. Basically, I wanted to see when 100 hit. And I don't know about you guys, but it just seems to make life a lot more difficult. And so I'm thinking about maybe deleting all the extra ones and stuff and just do it like after the streams like I normally do. I mean, did you guys have a hard time finding the live stream today? Because it really kind of was a bit of a nightmare. Oh, I got a funny story to tell you. So today I was hit up by a fellow Instagrammer who was like, "Hey, would you like to do a collab?" I was like, "Sure. What were you thinking?" And I'm not going to call out who it was, so I can't tell you the name, but they weren't exactly string related. They are a crafting whatever, so I couldn't quite picture how that would work. And they have more followers than I have, but not by like so much. So I was like, oh my god, yes. And so they fired back like, oh, that's great. So to collab with us, it's $30 plus. I was just like, are you kidding me? You want me to pay you to help be part, like make content for your channel? Have you lost your mind? Like that's not happening. I didn't quite put it that way. I very graciously declined. Maybe not gracious. I just said never mind or something. I don't know. I don't know what I said. But yeah, that wasn't happening. And that they would feature me in their stories, and they would do all this stuff. I'm like, are you kidding me? Is that even a thing? I mean, it's kind of cute that I've gotten to the point where I'm getting recognized and people are doing I can tell you in secret. Well, Isabel, if you want to do a collab with me, that would be fun. We can do something. We'll figure something out. I don't know how. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's a long distance between us, and I'm not sure how to make it work. But we can try. So this isn't exactly like a Celtic look. I don't know. Don't know
It's
how.
almost more like a Chinese knot kind of look.
Right? Something. It's got like a fun pattern going on, but I'm not sure that I know how to describe it. Mind you, it's just a segment of a more like from that ethical or not ethical, ethnic bracelet that I did. Yeah, this is a really fun pattern, and it's I kind of I don't want to jinx it, but it's really kind of easy. Yeah, there's a bit of that kind of like the Greek wave thing. And to be honest, the pattern is so repetitive that I don't know what percentage of the pattern I'm in. No clue. Oh, I know I was going to try earlier. Yeah, there it is. So yeah, this is one of the many things that is available on my shop, akaawol.com/shop, that's on sale. It's a 15% sale. The banner at the top even tells you like what to type in. It's like summer sale 23 or something, or summer 23. Is that what it is? Whatever. It's at the top of the page when you open up my webpage. So it's not like a secret code or anything. Replacing strings because they've gotten too short. Oh, that's right. You're doing an alpha, so that's a kind of different thing too. Yeah, replacing strings is never that fun. Well, the fun part about it is it means that you'd made a bunch of progress, and that's good. Progress is good. The work of actually replacing them, less fun. But you know, if you want to make more progress, you have to do it. So who's ready for some random trivia? My brain is busy thinking about all the things that happened this week, and I just remembered that I looked up something that I found very interesting at the time. Anybody want to guess where potatoes came from? And no sneaky checking the Googles to see. You gotta take a guess. I'm trying to allow for time because there's a gap between from when I talk and then like how long it goes before. Ooh, Africa. No. It was South America. It was actually first cultivated around near the Lake Titicaca. I love saying that name. I don't know. I just think it's hilarious. But yeah, from South America, and the Spaniards brought it over and they tried growing it in various whatevers and had a hard time because it was used to having longer daylight and cooler conditions and stuff, and it found its home in parts of Europe, including like Ireland and stuff. Yeah, the idea that like the stuff that's all over the world now like actually started from very simple, humble beginnings blows my mind. Like even the kind of potatoes that originally everything started with didn't even look like the kind of potatoes that we know and love today. Like they're just not the same. They've all been
You mean
bred
they
and
don't all come in like long thin strips?
right. Everybody gets all freaked out about the genetically modified, but nobody stops to think about how pretty much most of the food that we eat now, like tomatoes, potatoes, all this kind of stuff, how they were genetically altered in order to be the foods that we know. And essentially, they were subjected to like radiation and then like try to see like, you know, this one, you know, how many rads and whatever, and just like totally did like weird things to the plants, and then like, you know, grew out 100 of them, and then out of the 100, if any of them turned out kind of like the properties that we wanted, those were saved and used towards breeding out the plant that we know. So yeah. All right, Isabel, we'll be right here. So yeah, kind of crazy when you think about like all this stuff was done back when just using, nuclear things just seemed like, yeah, that's safe, right? Like, I don't know if you guys have seen like the plants from in Japan around the whole Fukushima thing. They came out all kinds of weird and distorted and considered unedible and whatever. But yeah, once upon a time doing stuff like that was sort of. Wow. So the plant was like, we have killing possibilities, but that's not going to get us, to be, in the millions or anything. We need something, yummy. If we produce something yummy, then, people will grow us like crazy, and, we'll have states that are like known for us, like Idaho. But yeah, when I found out that Spain had like picked up potatoes in South America back in the 1500s, and that since then, like basically, it's now dominant all over the place, and that it basically became dominant because 1 acre could produce enough food for a family for a year. They just needed it and a cow to be able to. The cow helped produce the vitamins that the potato didn't have. Welcome back. Told you we weren't going anywhere. It's only a tough one if you're a potato. I had a Quaker parrot, and the house tiger of my friend got really super too close, and my parrot bit it in that little tiny thing between the nose and gave it enough of a whatever that that cat forever had respect after that. And like, they became friends after that. Like, the cat was like, okay, I won't hurt you now, you know. Yeah, cats are very interested in birds, and they're not probably smart enough to know to bite. So because I'm working with the pattern like from the web page, like over here, um, I'm basically right in this area if you can see my cursor. But I'm a little bit frightened to move the cursor, move the stuff around too much, because, you know, I don't want to lose track of where I was. There's no way of marking it, and I can't tell how far I am into the bracelet. Like, I literally have no idea where I'm at. And that bothers me, because I want to know where I'm at. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. It's like they know, right? Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna lie, I love cats. I absolutely love cats. Can't see myself having one, but I love cats. I think they're fun and they're adorable, and you know, I could see like building fun things for them to climb and play on, all that kind of stuff. But their need to break things kind of goes against everything I stand for. I like fiddly bits. My desk is covered in silly stuff, and I know that cats would just chew them up and destroy it, and I would be very upset. I definitely feel like we've made a lot of progress because the strings are getting short. Not terribly short, but shorter, like certainly shorter. So Isabel, if you haven't already, you should join us over on Patreon, and then you can actually share your pictures of your creations and how much you've accomplished and stuff with us, because we like that stuff. I always forget who's joined and who hasn't, by the way. If you already did and you've shared stuff and I've forgotten, just blame the ADHD, because I seriously can't keep track of who all's there. But I love seeing the stuff posted there. Discord, that's what I meant. That's the one. My brain is busy thinking about the after party and pizza slices. That's okay. The other day I was trying to do a thing in my video where I was telling people to join Discord, and I told them to go to akaawol.com/Discord. Or not Discord, Patreon. Like I got it completely backwards. Didn't even know I did it backwards until I was doing the edit. I would probably be more inclined if it wasn't so darn hard. Like honestly, to get the bloopers out of here, I'm imagining I have to download the entire live stream, which I don't know how like big that is and how long that would take. But I think that's the only way to do it, is to actually download the whole live stream just to cut the blooper bits out. Unless somebody else knows a clever way, which that's a possibility too. I don't really know. Why is the bot suddenly running again? What was that about? Oh, right. There's, right. You can share clips. Yeah, there might be a clever way of doing it. I'll look at it. Hey, Phil made it. Yeah, but it beats the hell out of if you're trying to do a blooper thing. It beats the hell out of trying to download the entire 2-hour plus stream. Yeah, Discord made a noise because it wanted to know if I wanted to change microphones. Like that's the first time it's ever done that to me. Like just up and randomly during a thing been like, "Oh, I see that you have a microphone attached to your webcam. Do you want to use that instead?" No, it was just Discord being weird. I went immediately to go see it, so. Oh, that could have been part of something. Work in progress. Oh, that's so cool. Those are nice. So Phil, pretty much everybody else here has had pizza this evening. Are you also somebody who has had pizza today to make it completely unanimous? So perhaps just a little early for pizza? Yeah, fair enough. You can have pizza later. Oh, have you seen or driven by or checked out that giant ball thing in Vegas? We keep seeing videos of this big, huge thing. I just saw a video today where it looked like a basketball, and that looked amazing. It was like very ever so slowly turning, and it was like the view is from like looking straight down the street, straight at this giant basketball. It was pretty ridiculous. Yeah, pizza is the breakfast of champions. I truly believe that. It's got all the food groups if you do it right. Yeah, well, so what does MSG stand for? Madison Square.
Monosodium glutamate.
Yeah, I knew that. Oh, Madison Square Garden. Okay. Because I thought, like, you know, Methodist school girls. No. My wife didn't even roll her eyes on that one. My wife is an MGS girl.
Not MSG.
Not MSG. Yeah, I saw MSG before, and I had no references. I had no idea why it was MSG, and I was just like, that's the weirdest shit ever. But I guess that makes more sense now. Cool. Well, not a lot of people would have their pizza warm for breakfast. I think that's kind of a given. heard a Discord. Ah, there it is. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, they can turn kind of crooked like that just from wearing it. There's something about like how it sits on the wrist that can be part of it as well. So it might not have been your nodding or whatever. I think we're finally getting towards the end of this thing. I'm basing this on the bar thing on the side of the web page. Let's see, can you guys see it? No. Over on the side. Let me see if I can pull this. This thing is getting closer to the bottom. So that's why I think I'm getting there. Plus some of these strings are getting really short, so I'm really hoping I'm getting there, because otherwise I'm in trouble. Oh, you know the one thing, yeah, scroll bar. Okay, that makes sense. You know the one thing that we don't have over here that I do kind of miss. I mean, I don't miss it so much now that we have good pizza, but the little pizza rolls, we don't have those. I don't know why we don't have them, but there's no nuking up a bag of pizza rolls at some weird hour in the morning and having some that are still cold while other ones have molten lava inside. It just, they're not, we don't have them at all. They're not here. Yeah, my brain cell is like overworked today. So yeah, I'm surprised I'm coherent enough to realize I'm getting near the end of the bracelet. No, you just need to be really hungry to enjoy those. I think for me, pizza rolls were really a thing because of ADHD, and I'll tell you why. I quite often will get very engrossed in a project, whatever it is I'm working on, whatever is the thing that has my attention for the day, and I will exhaust myself in whatever that thing is until I suddenly realize, like, oh, I feel very lightheaded and a little bit weird, and what's going on? And then realize that I hadn't eaten anything for a vast number of hours. You know, long enough that my whole blood sugar is dropped, and I'm a absolute wreck. And then at that point, there's no time to start cooking up a meal or doing anything, whatever. Pizza rolls, you just yank them out of the freezer, throw them on a plate, throw them in the microwave, and in a relatively short amount of time, there's something that sort of resembles food that's edible. That's for why pizza rolls were a big thing in my life. It was those in case of emergency foods when you're really just famished. They were there. Oh goodness. Yeah, Phil, you missed the beginning of this stream. Everything went sideways. Anything that could did. The camera, it looked like this camera, this one out here. It looked like it was broadcasting in GIFs. It was that weird where the colors aren't really the right colors, and it was crazy. Hey, I am at the end. That's that. We kind of knew that it was coming. It was. He hadn't come home yet?
He was home.
Oh.
So I came home on Thursday.
Now it got really quiet around here, so yeah. Yeah, like I was saying, we knew our friend's cat was pretty sick. She just canceled her trips with friends and stuff to be here with it while it went off to the hospital and was being treated. And they pretty much knew that the liver was failing and that there was, you know, trouble. So it wasn't. This isn't like a big, huge shock or anything, but still, that was, you know, that was our friend and that was her cat, and she's probably pretty bummed about the whole thing. So yeah. And there we have it. So there's our bracelet. I really like it. I don't know that it reminds me of pretty much anything, but I like the whole little swirly things and stuff. I think it's neat. So yeah, this is probably the latest we've ever done a live stream to. So that's a thing. Hopefully that makes up for the really bad start, because that was insane. Thank you guys for hanging out so long. It's been a lot of fun. We'll be back next week with more bracelets and more. We will again have the secret word game, because nobody managed to figure that one out yet. And then yeah. Alright. Before I go, I do want to thank my Patreon supporters. If you guys want to help support the channel, you guys can go over to patreon.com/AKA and yeah, that would be a thing. And then trying to think if I forgot anything. I think that's it, guys. You guys have a great night, and as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.